In one of my prior videos about Gypsy Rose, remember how I mentioned that I think this situation is going to come full circle into Ryan once again being a part of Gypsy's life? Because Ryan revealed that Gypsy has still been in contact with him. They don't talk on the phone all night or anything like that, but sometimes she still sends him pictures of herself, asking him how she looks, when she gets a new hairdo, when she gets her makeup done for a new interview. She sends Ryan photos. After she got her nose job, she was sending Ryan photos, wanting his feedback about how she looked. Now, I'm not saying that these two, for a fact, will get back together and get married and live happily ever after. That's not what I necessarily think is going to happen. But it's obvious. It's not obvious to Ryan because I think Ryan's a little green to how some women operate. But it's obvious that Gypsy is kind of keeping Ryan on the hook. She's keeping him on the back burner. If she wanted nothing to do with Ryan and didn't want Ryan being a part of her life anymore, she could easily just not talk to this guy at all, right? But no, she's making sure that she's still kind of stringing him along a little bit, leading him on a little bit, giving him just a slight bit of hope that maybe there's still hope they can get back together. Or at the very least, she still cares about him in some sort of way. And with Gypsy, you have to think about things like, don't think about, how can I put this? It's hard to really explain. If you're trying to figure out Gypsy's next move or what may happen in Gypsy's life moving forward, don't think about things as if Gypsy's a smart woman making smart decisions. Don't think of things as if Gypsy's a stupid woman making stupid decisions. Think of Gypsy as a reality TV show producer. Because that's what Gypsy basically is now. She's producing the reality show of her life. So don't think about what would be best for Gypsy, what would be smartest for Gypsy. Don't think about what would be the worst case scenario for Gypsy. Think about what would be the most entertaining. What would be the most reality TV show worthy? You see right now, in season 1 of this Gypsy Rose reality show, the storyline is all about Gypsy getting out of prison and having to live with her new husband, Ryan, right? Well, we know that relationship goes south. And now we know that season 2 of the Gypsy Rose show will be all about Gypsy leaving Ryan and getting with her new boyfriend, Ken. Well, Gypsy wants a season 3. And how do you bring people back for a season 3? You bring back old familiar faces. Old familiar faces like Ryan. Now, I don't know if it will be season 3, season 4, season 5. I don't know how far ahead Gypsy is planning. But Gypsy knows what she's doing. She's making moves with her life. She's making moves with her love life, not thinking about the future of her love life, but thinking of the future of how she can get money, clout, attention, and get more seasons of this reality show. So right now, Ryan is being kept on the back burner because Gypsy's smart enough to know that the general public seems to like Ryan now, more so than they like Gypsy, damn sure more than they like Ken. And she knows, hey, how can I get attention? If all else fails, I could bring Ryan back into the fold, and then once again, people will come back interested to see what's going on. So I fully believe that's what's happening right now. And Ryan, literally 30 minutes before I sat down to make this video, he just uploaded a new post to Instagram. He just got home from doing these interviews that we talked about in my past couple of videos about this topic. He just got home, and what he's saying is kind of concerning to me because he's kind of going on and on about how much he misses Gypsy, and he's talking about the reality show as well. And if you ask me, I just see the setup. I can see the setup for a mile away about what I think is happening here. But I'm going to go ahead and roll this clip. I'm going to let you guys listen to what Ryan has to say, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Hey guys, just hanging out. Me and Pixie back home. She's wanting to play with her little toy. I'm so glad she's back. So glad I'm back. Have Pixie back with me. LA was a great trip. I had a blast. Did some cool interviews and stuff like that. But it was a hard trip. I had to reminisce about Gypsy a lot. And it made me miss her a great deal. And it made me really, really miss her. But I'm back home. Episode 2's tonight. Y'all get to see an episode where we do drive home. I did see some comments where people thought I was creepy in the first episode. You got to realize, guys, that was my wife getting out of jail. That night I was excited. You know, you got to realize I was ready to be intimate with my wife for the first time. Waited 3 years for that night. We talked about that night a lot. So if y'all thought that was creepy, imagine you getting out of jail and your husband doesn't want to touch you. You know, doesn't say anything about it. You'd be thinking something's wrong. But that's beside the point. I also saw where they tried to mock me and stuff on live. Somebody sent that to me. I think it's funny, guys. People ask me, are you mad? You know, imitations and mockery is the highest form of flattery. So they're sitting around mocking me. I mean, shows how awesome I am, right? But anyway, guys, episode 2 tonight. Hope y'all enjoy. I am back home. I'm excited. I'm glad to be back. But, guys, y'all have a great day. And talk to y'all soon. Bye.
You know, after covering this situation as closely as I've been covering it, the last thing I really want to do is watch the freaking reality show. I feel like I have my fair share of Gypsy Rose already. I don't want to sit down and watch the show, but for you all, if you let me know down in the comments, if you want me to torture myself and sit through these shows so I can review them and let you know how I feel about them, I may be willing to do so. I may be willing to do so. Just let me know what you guys think down below. Should I watch and should I let you know my feelings, my honest feelings about it? Or can I just keep my sanity? But anyway, this is concerning. It's disappointing. I would hope that, you know, the things that Gypsy has done to Ryan so far, I would hope that it would be enough for him to get the picture and realize that this is a conniving woman. But like I said earlier, I think that Ryan is kind of green, right? So Gypsy is going to be able to manipulate Ryan every step of the way. And that's sad because that's how Ryan got himself in this situation in the first place. Gypsy manipulated him from prison and manipulated him once she got out. And now, instead of just letting the guy go, she's stringing him along just a tad bit. She's not too heavy on it, but it's not like she just totally just stopped talking to this guy altogether. So she's giving him a slight bit of hope, knowing that at a moment's notice, whatever Gypsy needs, Ryan would be there for her. If tomorrow Ken stops talking to Gypsy and Gypsy calls Ryan back to come pick her up, he'll be there. He'll forget all about the matching tattoos, all about the embarrassment, all about the media tour that this girl went on, dragging Ryan through the mud, embarrassing him about his refrigerator, his living situation, and all of that. He'll forget all of that. And I think that's sad. Because if you ask me, he really dodged a bullet, and he will be better off without Gypsy. Maybe he won't be as famous, but he would be better off. You know, this fame and stuff that Gypsy has acquired lately, I don't think it's going to last forever. And the longer it lasts, the more toxic it's going to get. Ryan got out of the situation a little embarrassed, yes, but I think it could have been worse. Ryan could have literally ended up like Gypsy's mom. And I say that joking only halfway, because you never know what someone like her is capable of. And right now, she feels like she's on top of the world. And, you know, no matter what she does, she'll be rewarded for it. And why should she think any differently? This is a murderer that basically manipulated another dude into murdering her mother, manipulated another dude into taking care of her while she was in jail, and having a place for her to live once she got out, and then manipulated another dude to come save her from that relationship, and who knows who she will manipulate next. It's really sad. It's really sad watching all of these people being moved around like pieces on a chessboard. And Gypsy is the chess player. And all of these people are just pieces on her little board game. And she throws them and casts them to the side when she wants to. She destroys them when she wants. She doesn't care about anyone else's feelings. And that's why I don't care about her feelings. But for now, let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all soon in the next one.